after many attempts, I've finally done it. I've achieved world record in the Animal Jam Any Percent Report category speedrun. It took a lot of time to get to where I am now, and I had to utilize many techniques for my speedrun, including the username skip in the report section and the incredibly RNG dependent tutorial skip. In this video, I will be explaining what I did, how I did it, and how I think the speedrun category could be improved in the future. Now, unfortunately, the first thing you might have noticed in that speedrun is that it was incredibly laggy. Sadly, there's nothing I can really do about that, because this laptop was literally dug out of the fucking garbage and should be put back in. So the first split, which we're going to be going over now, is the start button, which is labeled play free, so that's what it's called in these splits. The second one is the create account split. Now this is incredibly simple. What you do after you hit play free, you hit create an animal, and then you key mash a username and a password. I had to be very careful not to hit 1 or 2 because those were the keys that are hotkeyed to my timer. You also need to be sure that the username doesn't contain anything that's restricted. For example, if you accidentally key mash a 69 in there, Animal Jam's gonna say that's not very nice, and the username isn't going to be approved, which is a dead run. In addition to that, the password needs to be longer than 6 characters, so make sure you key mash for a good second. Also, the account information is literally on screen if you want to log in. I don't know why you would want to do that, but, I mean, the username and password is there if you fuckers want it. Anyway, after the account is created, we spend a little bit on the loading screen, which is honestly the most RNG dependent part of this speedrun, because getting a username to be eligible and a password to be eligible kinda just depends on whether or not you put it in, and like if you did it correctly or not. But there is literally nothing you can do to control how quickly the screen loads. So we sit here for a little bit. You couldn't hear it, but I was just mashing the click button on my mouse, and what's supposed to happen is a little screen will pop up, and you're supposed to go through a nice tutorial. It'll teach you about Animal Jam and what to do. There is a skip button positioned right where I was clicking, and spamming click in that location will allow you to effortlessly skip the tutorial, which saves a whole lot of time, which then loads you right into your house. So once I load into my house, I immediately go to the buddy icon, hit the search button, paste in the username of that bitch-ass fucking advertiser I found, go to the report feature, and then immediately report her for spreading personal information. This technique is known as the username skip because it prevented me from having to type out this whore's username myself. It saves a whole lot of time, just like everything else in this speedrun does. So, how do I personally believe that this category may be changed in the future to optimize it further? For starters, it would be incredibly helpful to run this category on a laptop that wasn't 2 cents at the local Goodwill. But unfortunately, that's not something that I can do at the current moment. In addition, it would also be better to have a better understanding of where specifically the things I needed to hit are, because if you look at the speedrun, which I will play again once I'm done talking, you can see that I hesitated at some points and had my mouse ready in the wrong place. Overall, this is a pretty good speedrun, and I've decided to stop speedrunning Animal Jam speedrunning any percent report category for now. I may come back to it in the future, but for now, I've decided to stop. This is a good personal best time, and I'm proud of it. So, let me play that speedrun one more time, now that you understand the techniques that were used in it. Also, like and subscribe, you bitches. Username and password are in the description. Just don't send child porn on this account, please. Thanks.